Top 100 generals in terms of ability. I won't be too harsh when it comes to fates. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is put everyone in S without an order that I think should be deserving of S. All great generals are S tier? No, I don't think so. But a lot of them should be S tier. Go ahead and put Heki in S. Geki Shin is ass, bro? Nah, he's not. Okito and Roboku S tier, I believe. Yes. Ford. No, Hoken got his ass though, but it was Hoken, so. Think about it. Geki Shin lost to Roboku. I mean, that's a fair loss. Man United, Shueisha S? Yes, sir. Shueisha S, of course. I have so many people in the S category though. Rick. Rakugan S? Nah, I wouldn't say S. Probably A. I put Rakugan in A. Okay, chat. Can we establish something? Is this everyone in their prime? Or is it now? For dead people, prime. For people that are still alive, current. Wait. But Rakugan's dead though. Does that mean we do Prime Rakugan? The one that was able to hold back Renpa? Wait, is that a loophole? Nah, I think that if it's Prime Rakugan, bro, that's S tier. We should look at their merits. Yeah, I'll be a bit more lenient when it comes to merits and fates though, because some people are like, just based off words. We're using word fates in this tier list. As in, if Oki said, oh yeah, that guy was my equal, that's a fate. Why is Ryufui in here? Why is Sei in here? Rakugan was the #1 great general in the country, so I guess that's an order S at least. I like that take. Kyogai at Queen. Now, in my opinion, I believe Rakugan probably held off one of Rempa's kings. No, Rakugan held off Rempa. Rempa is washed, but I still think Rempa's him, even if he's washed. Shibasaku not S tier? He doesn't even have a word fate, does he? Because at least Hakuki, Rempa said he had trouble with. That's a word fate. Does Shibasaku even have a word fate? He doesn't, right? We don't know anything about him. But didn't the Chin Great General with the axe get one-tapped by Kanmei? Yeah, but he lost against Kanmei. That insinuates to me he's been dominating the whole time and it took the strongest man in all of China for him to lose. That's my mentality or thought process. Fairs. Oikatsu, yeah. Hoken did beat Kyo. That's what I'm saying. Hoken beat Kyo as well. But that doesn't make Kyo a bum. Alright. Let's order them, chat. Let's order the S tier people. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20. We have 29. Oki first based off aura. Wasn't that an off-guard attack on Kyoto? It was, but still. Roboku, Rempa, Oki, Hakuki #1. Okay, me personally, chat, I have Rempa #1. Even current Rempa, if I'm being honest. He has no weaknesses. He could have won the war just by killing Mogo, but it was like a at what cost kind of situation. It wasn't worth losing the bulk of the Wei army just to kill Mogo. A Pyrrhic victory at best. Because I doubt Mogo was going to kill Rempa there. Okay, I got Rempa, I got Oki, I got Roboku. I don't know. All the Juko peeps last, to be honest, in comparison to everyone else. I highly rate the Juko guys though. Gakuki is up here, Kanki's up here, Kaden's up here, Osen's up here, Hakuki's up here. Oki ain't losing to Roboku if Mobu didn't... Nah, that's facts though. Oki only lost because he had to save Mobu. No, Mobu's not A though. Anyone that defeats Kanmei can't be A. I still think Rempa's the GOAT only because he was able to hold off both Oki and Hakuki at the same time. What a beast. Gakuki, the reason why I say he's up there is because he himself represented what Shin had 6 people for. Zhao had 3 people for. He was the great heaven of his state. That's pretty impressive. Toe's got to be up there, bro. Yutana's up there. Rin Shoujo's got to be up there. This is tough, bro. There's so many characters. I feel like Shibasho's got to go higher. Putting Kaden that high. What did Chosha do again? We haven't seen him do anything. The only thing we know is that he's on the same level as Rempa, supposedly. Actually, I should treat him the same as Shibasaku. We don't know. We don't know what he did, right? Did we put Shibasho above Osen just because he beat him? This is hard, bro. I don't know, man. I highly rate Toe, though. He also has no weaknesses. Toe low, considering he's the only one there known to topple nation. That's what I'm saying, bro. Toe might be the best. The Kunki glaze is kind of nuts. No, Kunki deserves to be an S, though. I think Kunki's top 10. He has to be top 10. I put Moby between Osen and Shueisha. Nah, I think as a general, I think these guys wipe him as a general. Moby's the strongest on this list, though. Loki Shin deserves to be on S already. I mean, Shin is that guy. I'd put him in high A, though. Kinda should be high because she carried Coalition. Man, I highly rate Yotanma though. See, look, Toe conquered a state. Roboku single-handedly is stopping his state from being conquered. What has Gohome done? I mean, I think his victory against the Juko guys is pretty good. Not only that, he toppled Kenko Pass, or Kenkoku Pass. Kyo never really took an L before Hoken, I think it was written. I mean, she captured 99 castles, that's already pretty good. Rempa also said that Hakuki was the most annoying to deal with, but Oki also said that Toe was never below him to begin with, so that means all of Oki's fates would be a Toe fate. Toe should be above Fraud Boku? Nah, we have to give Roboku his props. To be fair, Roboku in the current events is the best great general alive. Exactly. He's written to be the greatest alive. Is this crazy to say, chat? The Recall Khan, Prime Recall Khan, is here? He pushed back Gokei and Rempa. Him and Haku Okoku are the reason why Han is still living for being such a small state. What about Han's Poison Great General? Nah, that guy's a bum. Reorganizing should be after Toe. No, but Toe beat a washed Reorganizing. That's why I put Roboku lower, because he also beat a washed Oki. Prime Reorganizing, definitely him. He stopped Rempa when he was only a 1,000-man commander. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. Prime Rempa too. I can compromise and put him top 5. No Yotanma in the top 10 is crazy there. But I don't know, her stocks are pretty low right now, I'll be honest. Kanmei? Nah, I wouldn't put Kanmei in there. Actually, Kanmei never lost, right? Kanmei never lost until Moby beat him, but Moby still beat him. Moby beat Prime Kanmei. Moby should be top 3 in A tier. Nah, I'm not gonna put Moby in A tier. I'll probably put him in S tier. Alright, that's top 10. Top 20. Kaden's gotta be in here. Who are the obvious ones? Yotan was obvious. Shiheikun's obvious. Koen's obvious. I like Auto. Man United's obvious. Senta-Un's obvious. Gohome's obvious. Kanmei's obvious. Akotsu might be not as obvious. Kosho not as obvious. Gokei not as obvious. Elshi not as obvious. Gekishi not as obvious. Kyo? I like Kyo though. I like Kyo. Nah, if we think about it though, top 20, I do want the young kids to be in here. Like Kyokai, Ohon, Shin, and Moten. I think these guys are already approaching great general level. Rinshoujo? Yeah, I think Rinshoujo can be seen as someone equal to Oki. I reckon. Even through their one conversation and like bout, if Rihaki is anywhere on the list, I'm putting in F tier. Juke should be top 5. Yeah, see, I like Jukyo as well. Okay, we can do this. I'm happy to go Jukyo here and Shibisho down here. Top 5 in the fandom, not general. Nah, I feel like you can't be the pinnacle of instinctual warfare and not be in the top 10. That's a good point. Shibisho can't be top 10 because we have only seen martial feats. Yeah, see, that's fair. That's fair. We haven't seen enough from Shibisho yet. We've seen him own Osen, but that's fair. Ooh. I feel like you can't be the epitome of one category and not be top 10 though. Recall Khan being top 10 is iffy? Nah, but Prime Recall Khan held back Prime Rempa with a small ass country like Han. That's crazy. Nah, we haven't seen enough. Yotanma's got to be in there too. Okay, Kunki leaves a little bit to be desired when it comes to leadership and martial might. Shouldn't the other Han General Shin killed be up there too? Haku Okoku? Yeah, Haku Okoku should probably be up here. I don't know where he is though. Rempa, Oki, Roboku, Toe, Hakuki, Gakuki, Osen, Jukyo, Yotanma, and Mobu. The reason why these 3 are here is because he is the greatest martial might oriented great general. She is the greatest leadership oriented great general, and he is the greatest instinctual oriented great general. And then these guys, they just got it all. Rempa's got it all. Mobu's the strongest man in all of China. That's what I'm saying. That gives him merit to be in the top 10 at least. Okay, top 20, Kunki, Karen. I still want to give Prime Recall Khan props, bro. Auto, Shibisho. Rempa's only enemy is Hara stopping him from doing anything. Facts. 99 castles though, man. Shoheiken is really only a strategist, not really much martial feats shown. That's true. That's not a bad thing though. I mean, Kosho's on this list. See, the reason why Kosho, it's easier to rank him is because Shoheiken's that good and Osen's that good because of this guy. So that's why we can kind of see where Kosho would be in terms of ability. I refuse to believe the trio aren't top 20 already. Now it's easier. Who's better than these guys in their prime? Kunki, way too many feats. Recall Khan, I think Karen. Because at this point in the story we're in, they're already great general level. They're there. They're pretty much there. But I guess, since they haven't led their own campaign, we can't say that. But like, what's to say they can't though? We're not doing strictly feats. Do I take Recall Khan over the trio? Probably not. Do I take Auto over the trio? Probably not. I think Kyo's up there. I think Shibisho's up there. I think Shohakun's up there. I think Koen's up there. I think Manu's up there. Kanmei never lost until Mobu, Kosho, and Shoujo. We didn't know anything about Koen except that he's the #1 in Chu, so he should be better than Kanmei and Kaden, right? See, Shin has beat Hoken too, alongside Kyokai. Moten has led a wing. All these guys have led a wing by themselves, right? I guess we haven't seen enough. Shohaken, we haven't seen enough. Oda's just a punching bag. Every time I see him, he's just getting belt to ass. But he lost to Shibasho and Osen. I have to give him props for that. I'm assuming, like, that's the only guys he's lost to. You know what I mean? And he just beat everyone else. Or else he wouldn't climb to be Yan's main representative every time they send out people. That's my thought process, at least. Yeah, Shin just has too many fates, man. Okay, Manu, we saw him beat Mobu. But Shin, we saw him beat Hoken and Hakuo Koku. Okay, Rakugo might be a fraud. Odo, we haven't seen him win. Alright, that's fair. We haven't seen him win. He beat Osen's ass, though. Gahome lost to Ohon and Shin years ago? He did. Wait, nah, he did. Nah, he did, though. That's a good point. Trio tried to pull their move against Renpo and failed? Yeah. That was a young trio, though. No, we haven't seen enough, man, from these guys. Nah, I don't care. I want to put the trio here. I have to put the trio here, bro. And Kyokai. I feel like they're too good now. Kaden is in my top 10. She has been increasing in power, practically rules Chu, and not to mention was able to keep Toe constantly on the back foot during the coalition. That's fair, bro. That's why I think, what is she? She's number 11, she's number 13. That's close enough to top 10 for me. I don't think she beats anyone here. Maybe Mobu, but again, I really value someone being the pinnacle. Koen can't be top until we actually see. Yeah, we haven't seen enough, bro. We haven't seen anything. Like, give us something. Koen's the conqueror of the East, though. We're assuming he took all the eastern land by himself, or a lot of it due to like his command. Something about Kosho and Rinshoujo being that low. We can't really do anything about it, bro. Like, there's so many people on this list. Does Koen even have a photo? No, exactly. He doesn't even have a photo. I would put Kanmei way below everyone in the top 20. Current Trio and Kyokai easy clears. But Kanmei never lost. He only lost to Mobu. Kanmei was like one-shotting everyone. No, that's what I'm saying. He was dominating. Shohaken stopped his country from destruction. No, Osen did. Mobu did. Kanki did. Don't get me wrong. Shohaken doing the strategy is good, but as a general on the field, we haven't seen anything from Shohaken. I'm sure he'd be good, but top 10, top 20 good? Who knows? Probably, but like, we have to be really harsh. That being said, Shohaken, I like Manu, I like Rinshoujo, I like Kosho, I like Oda, I like Rakugan, Okatsu, I like Senta-un, I like Gokei, I like Elshi. Senta-un is probably the most powerful duelist we have seen in Chu. He took on Rokiomi and Rambi Haki without taking damage. That's an insane feat. Elshi did solo 3 great generals. He did, bro. That's what I'm saying. I highly rate Elshi. Oh, he's dead, eh? So Prime Elshi's up there, to be honest. I just think the trio's so good. Shohaken passed way too much time behind the scenes to be top 20. Yeah, remember, we're talking about present Shohaken. Ohon beat a washed Elshi. At this point of the story, the trio's so strong. A win is a win. A win is a win. Current Ohon washes Elshi, like Prime Elshi. Okay, now we can start to bring in like these guys. We don't know anything about them, but they should be on the same level as Oki. Yoko. Ooh, Yoko is pretty high, bro. Katari, I like Katari too. Kansaro, I do like Kansaro. Baggio. This guy got sunned by Renpa though, but he has to be up there. Kisui just for sympathy point. No, I like Kisui. Kashibo. Renpa's Heavenly Kings I rate really high. And then Oki's Generals, obviously. Nah, this guy? Oh, bozo, bro. Get your ass down there. A Ko's top 30? He's better than people in this list? You're smoking crack, bro. There's no way he's better than people in this list. Mogo? Oh yeah, Mogo. I like Mogo. Rayo, Seigai, Shunsui. My Ko's a bomb, man. Rihaku. Bananji I like a lot. Keisha's cool. Heki. Oh, Gyoen. I forgot about Gyoen. Denrimi is a bum, bro. Hey, he low-key did his job. For Riboku. 10. Actually, all of Kanki's guys. Hanoki bottom tier. All those guys during the State of I, bums. Gyoen is a certified top general? Yeah. Alright, let's start ordering. We're up to top 30, right? Manu might be the top of this list. Just because he beat Mobu. He beat a depressed Mobu, though. He beat a Mobu without weight. Prime Elshi defeated 3 Fire Dragons by himself. Nah, that affects too good. Rinshoujo, I would say he's like Oki's equal. Odo's probably the bottom of this list. Rinshoujo was kind of crazy before the sickness, yeah. But we can only assume he was. Because look at Gyoen, and then look at Choga Ryu, who isn't on this list for some reason. Rinshoujo is better than them. Oda is so high Why? Because the 2 L's that he's taken were from Shueisha and Osen. You lost to the GOATs. Look, he is one of the only great generals to always take L. You guys say always, but he's only been in 2 battles. If we do strictly fates only, and not what I think his actual ability is, then fair. Alright, auto's on the bottom. But we're not doing that. If we did that, it would be a whole different list. If he loses every battle he participated in on screen, he is FT. So we have to demote Osen then. Osen got railed by Shueisha. His only other victory was in Western Jiao. His only other victory. So he's 1 for 1, right? In that instance, he loses half his battles. That's the logic there. That's so stupid. By logic, Rempa is FT. Because current Rempa, we've only seen him in 1 battle in Sanyo and he lost. 100% lose rate, by the way. Even if we use other fates, against Oki and Hakuki, he didn't even win. They ended up losing. And it was a stalemate at most. So Rempa's a bum, apparently. That logic is so stupid. Okay, Gahome, Gekishin. Chosha's probably that guy, but Gahome I rate. Gekishin I rate. Now, Gaimo was being stalemated by a young Shin. We don't know anything about Shibasaki. He's in the same boat as Chosha. Why don't we just put Hoken on the bottom? Just because as a general, he sucks. Shinsuiji, as much as I hate to say, is at least top 40. Yeah, bro. Shinsuiji is pretty smart. Gyoen's dangerously low. Oh, there you go. There's Chogar Ryu. I was wondering where he is. Loki, Chogar Ryu, and Gyoen are going to be up here. Mogo top 50. Figo King that low is wild. Where's Danto? Let's go top 40. We're starting to get into normal general territory. Figo's definitely above Katari. Nah, not in my opinion. If Katari's the left wing, Danto's the right wing. So I wouldn't mind them being equal, actually. Sabagia should be up here too, to be honest. I feel like Gyoen and Chogar Ryu should be a bit higher. Because I think Chogar Ryu and Gyoen are on the same level as the Heavenly Kings. They're pretty much Rinshoujo's Heavenly Kings, right? Heki as a leader is good, but weak on his martial prowess. I mean, he did beat Rozo. Everyone here should be great general level characters. Bajia annihilates Rinko in a duel, but in terms of commanding, I don't think so. Loki, we demote Gekishin. Oh, Kyoen's got to be up here too, actually. I love Kyoen. The only thing we've seen about Okotsu is that he lost to Kanmei, and before that he was dominating. He was the Mobile of that generation. That's the only things that we know. Kaio 10. I mean, she's technically not even a general, but let's just say she is. I do think she's better than some of these guys. Just because of their rank, we got to put them up. It's just so hard to rank, bro. We just don't know anything about them. Put Shueisha in top 40. I mean, over Katari, yeah, that's not crazy. He's one of Raboku's Heavenly Kings, I think. Heki's just the better Mogo. Sara, Ako, Bananji, Rambihaku, Keisha, Reyo, Heki, Mogo, Seigai, Shonto. Shunman might be a little low. Okay, this guy was pretty cool. Nah, it's so hard to put 10 up there, bro. Why is that toothless Jiao general so high? This one? That's true, he's just there. This might be the completed 100. Kisui's way lower than Bananji? Nah, I don't think so. I think Kisui's the closest to the Great Heavens of Jiao. That's not a Great Heaven of Jiao. That is the worst take you have. I'll take that. If that's my worst take, I'll take it, bro. Kisui's leadership, I feel like it's just, bro, it's insane. I'm not lying, this was so difficult to do though. Let's do a final one. Let's go through every list. Rempa, Oki, Raboku, To, Hakuki, Gokuki, Osen, Jukio, Yotan, Momobu, Konki, Koen, Kaden, Kyo, Shibisho, Kanmei, Rishin, Moten, Ohon, Kyokai, Elshi, Man-U, Shoheikun, Rinshoujo, Kosho, Rakuokan, Senta-un, Ordo, Okotsu, and Goke. Then Goku can go down here. Tenrimi's such a bomb, man. I rate these guys. The Seika guy should be near Kansara. Where's Shiryo, by the way? Why is Shiryo not on this list? The disrespect, man. Now, I highly rate Katari, bro. She's one of Yotanwa's Heavenly Kings. Let me give Fute some props, actually. I don't love him, obviously. I don't even like him, but like, I still think he's competent, though. Where's Kain, by the way? Why is Kain not on this list? Gen-U was able to instantly kill Wei General Bakai. Yeah, I was thinking if Gen-U deserves to be higher, like next to the Jugo guys. Fute Bombas is that high, unfortunately. That's what I'm saying, Ben. We could say he's a bum, but is he actually a bum? Who knows, bro? I'm all for agenda, man. I'm absolutely all for agenda trolling, but I'm trying to make the best list possible. There's just so many people on this list, bro. That's true, bro. Can't even give a speech. Fute is lower than Kosan Ryu. Yeah, now you're smoking, bro. Kosan Ryu only has one arm. One arm Kosan Ryu is better than Fute. That's hate, bro. That's top tier hate. I respect it, though. We did it. We did it!